The Cincinnati Public School Superintendent gets a vote of confidence, sort of.
4 Board of Education members actually voted for a motion sharing their confidence in Superintendent Iranetta Wright. Now, 2 board members actually abstained.
So the motion was in response to a WCPO 9 I-Team story which revealed Wright received many low marks on her mid-year evaluation.
I-Team reporter Craig Cheatham looked into the board's action and ongoing complaints about the district's decisions.
People don't even know who to call anymore.
In her public comments to the CPS Board of Education on Monday, Teachers Union President Julie Sellers portrayed the CPS district as an organization in a state of confusion, not following its own hiring policies and not being transparent in how taxpayer money is spent.
It's hard to track the spending because everything is constantly being shuffled around.
Just minutes before that, Eddie Hawkins, the president of the Woodward High School Alumnal Association, questioned district and board decisions for the school.
We, the Alumni Association, is issuing a vote of no confidence in the Board of Education, Ms. Wright and her staff as a whole. We are requesting a 90-day plan of action in writing within the next 7 days.
And those comments came after the Board of Education passed a motion expressing their confidence in Superintendent Iranetta Wright. Board President Ben Lindy introduced the motion in response to an I-Team report that showed the board's average rating of Wright on her mid-year evaluation was slightly below meeting expectations. Wright scored mostly below and significantly below expectations on communicating and collaborating with the Board of Education, staff, and external stakeholders, which includes parents. She also scored poorly on recruiting, evaluating, and retaining quality staff.
This is very stressful.
Board members Carolyn Jones, Mike Morosky, Brandon Craig, and Lindy voted for the motion in support of Wright.
It's a shame that the public has to be privy to this.
2 board members, Dr. Kareem Moncrief Moffitt and Eve Bolton, abstained from voting, even though Bolton said that she has confidence in Wright.
This is an inappropriate use of board time and public time, and I think it's divisive for the board.
Moffitt said she believed the board showed support for Wright by having a mid-year evaluation that emphasized expectations and what's needed to meet them.
We recognize that there are some challenges, and we put in place the process to help her be great and to help her, most importantly, support our students.
In a written statement to the I-Team, Superintendent Wright wrote that she has shifted some of her work around collaboration with the board, unions, and school leaders. Wright said she's trying to provide more clarity on unified goals and communications, and that she appreciates the board's feedback. You can see more on her evaluation on WCPO.com.